G'day everyone and welcome to a long overdue video. Taipan. Ta-da! Okay, doesn't look like much. This board has not got all the components on it, but it's got all the important components on it for testing at least. This is the first Taipan board. Okay, it's going to be a little different to all the other boards that you've used before. How this board works, you can think of the Taipan as just basically the brain board, for want of a better term. And on top of that fits the muscle, okay, the motor control board. Okay, this is the motor control board. The Taipan doesn't do anything by itself except interpret your RC signals and convert that to other signals to pass on throughout the system. The two come together. It's very simple. They just slot together like so, easy peasy, and that there is your Taipan unit. Now, I should have got one handy, but you'll just have to trust me. That is about the exact same footprint as an RX-18. Height is about the same as an RX-18 with a fan, or one of those horrible Taipan units with that oversized noisy fan that's on them. Okay, so it's not any bigger than an RX-18 when you put the fan, so quite a nice footprint here. The difference is this massive area that we have for the motor control. Okay, very much beefed up motor control. You can run probably lighter 1/6 scale tanks with the Taipan. Okay, so that's how the system works. If, for example, a component there's a problem with the component, like say it's the motor control board, you blow up something on there, then that just comes off and you can replace that. You don't have to replace the whole unit. Okay, and it just goes together again, very simple. Ta-da! There's also holes here, so if you're worried about them coming apart, you can actually use some screws and screw the two units together. So that is the Taipan system. Okay, now here's one in operation. Here's one I prepared earlier. Okay, motor control board, the Taipan board underneath. Out the back here, obviously, is where we connect our receiver. We have a 6-channel input here. I'm only using a couple of those channels. Very basic setup. I just want to show you the motor control and stuff like that. There's no sound. The sound module, Andrew has a sound module. It could just plug in off wires off of here, but I know a lot of you are probably more concerned about sound, but well, to be honest, you know, sound is not really a big issue. You can always buy a second, you know, another aftermarket sound unit. If you want to make it louder, you just buy a bigger amp. So sound is not really a big deal at the moment. More importantly though, and what I don't think a lot of people just gloss over, is the actual control of your tank. I don't see the point of having this huge, massively sounding tank, but it runs like a piece of, you know, the proverbial. So I've spent a lot of time trying to get the speed happening, and I just waffled on too much. So I'll just fire it all up and show you it a bit in operation. Now, when you first apply power, if there's no radio signal, your headlight will just come on to warn you that you know the tank's turned on and you need to do something about it. Okay, if you turn on the radio, the headlight will start to flash, a la what you're used to with Heng Long. That will let you know that you know your system is on and your radio is on. Everything is ready for ignition. Using channel 5 for ignition, so you'll need to get a decent radio to use the Taipan. We'll just switch it on. And now, of course, we don't have any engine startup sound, but the headlight will then go solid. If you're probably wondering, oh, headlight's on just like Heng Long. To turn it off, you simply flick the switch down to turn it off. Okay. So there's the headlight operation. Now let's see some movement. As you can see, I want a nice slow acceleration. We've got to full speed and back off again. Also, as part of the system, automatic reverse light. So as soon as we go into reverse, a reverse light will come on. Now, I don't know if you can really see it I'm not going to move the iPad, but I'm going to try and get some really slow movement happening. It's even still too fast. Very hard to control with my thumb there. This is the main feature that we really want Taipan to be known for, is the motor control. So you can see there we've got nice slow speed and a smooth acceleration. So that is the Taipan. That's the first lot of evaluation boards, the demo boards that will be going out to the testers. When you take it apart, it has, as with all the RC Tanks Australia units, has a little input port there, and you will get a cable, and as we update the program that runs on this main chip, you'll be able to update it there through that port. Anyway, that's Taipan, and hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of Taipan as the weeks progress. Thank you.